morning. Welcome to Unity San Diego's Daily Meditation, brought to you by our lovely Unity San Diego, where you can see Sunday services at 10 o'clock on Facebook, and you can see us daily at 9 a.m. So today's daily word is let go and let God. And so as we do that, we place ourselves in the divine flow of love and wholeness. So let's open with prayer as we relax into these moments together. Precious Spirit of all life, we rest in your divine love. We know that we are never far from your healing touch, from your joy and your peace. And so we rest now in this moment and in every moment as we remember to connect and reconnect again and again. And so we say thank you for this spirit. We thank you for our soul which thrives, and we thank you for our connection which cannot be lost. And all is well. Thank you, dear Spirit. Amen. So in these days of vaccines and still sequestering, we need to remember to go within, resting in that divine love and in that divine wholeness, because we are a part of a greater plan, and as part of that plan, we are told what we are to do as we go into the silence. And so sometimes we think, well, I can't give up all that control. I need to know what to do. But if we go into the silence, we will be given the wisdom and the guidance that we need. And so it's important to step aside from your daily activities, your daily worries, your daily concerns, and to let go into God's love. Let go into God's wholeness. Let go into God's joy. Let go into God's peace. It takes practice because it's easy in this human body to think that we have to take charge of everything. And we do have to do certain things like feed ourselves and keep healthy because we want this body temple to be a good place for the soul to reside, a healthy place and a happy place. So we do have to do certain things like sleeping and eating and walking and bathing and doing the necessary cleaning of our body temple. A little 5-year-old I know described the body as our costume. He said, oh, it's our costume. And his parents are in the theater, and so it seemed logical to him. So we need to take care of that costume, just like they do in the theater. They dust them off, and they repair the rips and tears, and they hang them up to use them again. And so we want to be able to use our costume as long as possible to help ourselves, to help our families, and to help others. And so in letting go, we let go of things that may harm our costume. And we let go of negative thoughts that may bring us to tears instead of to happiness. And so letting go is a process, and you can think for yourself the kinds of things that you have been able to let go of. When I travel, I pay attention, but I let go of fear because I know that God is with me, and I know that there are good people in every place. And so there's many things that you can let go of, and worry is one that I need practice in, the concern that overrides everything you do. And so letting go of that worry and moving into God's love, God's protection, God's peace for you is part of our journey and part of our learning. And so let's take some deep breaths together, and let's just let go into the silence of love together. So as we let go, it becomes easier. Just as we let go of the clothes that no longer fit us or serve us, we can let go of relationships that no longer serve us as well. And we move into that divine light and love, knowing that what is ours to do, we can accomplish with ease, without fear, and without worry. It takes practice. And so none of us is perfect, and that's why we're here, to learn these lessons and to be able to help each other. And so as we go on into the day, think about the things that you can let go of. Maybe sometimes they're material things. We've been able to clear our houses of things during this time. And maybe there are ideas that you need to clear the cobwebs of your mind. Ideas that no longer serve us. Ideas of fear or worry. Ideas of, I'll do it tomorrow. Little steps are all we need to take, one step at a time. And sometimes that's a mindful meditation, is to take one step at a time and say, I let go, I let God with each step. Step by step, I let go, I let God. God is with you at all times, in all things. We just need to return again and again to that land of our soul, and to that joy, that peace, that love, and that divine direction. It's there for us. We are powerful beings as long as we're connected. The golden key reminds us to focus on God and not on the problem. Focus on God and the problem usually works itself out. It's easier said than done. But with practice, we can do it. And so if someone dear is in the hospital now, surround them with God's love and light and wholeness. And it's difficult not to be with them. But be with them in spirit and send that love, that healing touch. And know that the loving professionals who are with them are doing the best they can with their God-given gifts. And so we bless doctors and nurses and first responders and all those who are helping those in need. And we know that God is with each of them in their busyness. We see them being healthy and having time for themselves and their family. And so we bless each of these folks and bless all those that have had their family members pass on. It's a phenomenal number, and we just need to know that God is with each family, with each person. There is love, protection, wisdom, which does not always appear, but we know that we can be connected. And so let's go into the silence again, sending compassionate blessings to all those who need a healing touch. And see them letting go into God's healing and into God's love as we breathe together in the silence. And so as we continue to bless others, we remember to bless ourselves as well, and to take that time to place ourselves in the silence and to let go into God's love, God's healing touch. As you go to sleep, and give thanks for the day. Give thanks for all the ways that the blessings occur in your life, and how you can let go peacefully into restful sleep that brings you to a healthy state of mind the next morning to do what is yours to do. And so if you need support in some of these areas, remember to call our prayer ministry, available Monday through Friday from noon until 5, and also Silent Unity, which is available 24 hours a day for over 130 years. So know the goodness of life that is occurring, and be in that goodness, because you are God's beloved as well. So thank you for your attention today, and remember to stop, look outside, see nature growing. Spring isn't even here yet, but it feels like it from the rain and the beautiful growth. And know that that beautiful growth is occurring in you as well. Your inner green leaves are sprouting with new joy and new love. And so let's close this time together again with prayer, and knowing that each of us is connected and can never be apart. Precious Spirit of all life, we co-create with you as we go through our day, as we let go into the divine mind of love, of compassion, of peace, of joy, of all the beautiful characteristics that each of us carry. Help us to lay aside the worry and the fear, and know that on the path of truth and goodness, we are connected with each other, with divine spirit, and our souls rejoice. And so we say thank you, thank you, thank you. In the name and through the power of the living Christ presence within. Amen.